Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and this is going to be a bit different than usual. As you guys know, I've been doing a lot of helping videos, helping people out with how I think they should continue in the game, like I gave them advice and all that. This is not that kind of video. It comes close to it, but it's not the exact same. First off, I want to say a few things before I start. The videos that are helping people are obviously not getting super many views because they're really specific for one person. Even though I think a lot of people can learn from it, it's obvious that nobody wants to watch somebody else getting reviewed besides him. So I thought of something, and I thought of this because Chris, as you can see, Chris, aka Childish, you all know Childish. This is his account, and he did a showcase. He does that if he finds somebody in the arena. He does a showcase about somebody, and then talk about his arena defense, and then try to beat him in the arena. And he did that for me as well. The only thing was different that he didn't really find me, but he asked me on the phone, like, hey, can I maybe do a showcase on you? I was really happy because I felt honored. So I wanted to do something back for him. To start off with this video, I want to share with you guys that this is going to be my opinion on his account, how I think he could improve, or he could do things in the future, what he can do in the future. I am not disagreeing with his choices. Most of the choices I think I would agree with, but I'm just trying to give him new insights because I have a different view on this game, and he knows that. So I think he can learn from this, and with that we might both learn from this, because I maybe give some criticism that somebody disagrees it, and if he let that know, like if somebody in the of the viewers doesn't agree and make a comment about it, we can discuss that, because that's where you learn from. So let's get into it. Let's first look at his units. Most of you people already know what his units are, so I'm not going to go too in depth about them. Like I'll check the runes out to check what he's exactly using. He's one of the guys that made Rogue really insane. As you can see, he got plus 1400 attack. That's really high. Especially if you consider that his base attack is only 681. And he's one of the violence freaks. I do like the violence, but not as much as he does. But it's a good set. I definitely say it's a good set, and it has been working out for him pretty damn well. He recently have got Clara. I already see he's up to level 40, so he's really good at getting his units up real fast. You know, when they want to use him. He said it in one of his videos that he was like, okay, I should stop using units that are still in development, so he just makes sure that he gets them up and running right away. That's the thing to do. Even though this guy is running Despair Focus and an accuracy rune, runes are pretty damn impressive. So this unit does quite some damage, I can imagine. And he has, that's something he's talked about, he's doing a really good job at making sure that all his units have all their stats up pretty damn high. Look at, for example, look at this Clara. He ruined him with, he ruined him for the spare focus, and he got 74% accuracy, 42% resistance, decent amount crit, some crit damage, high attack, some good life, and some good defense. So he's doing a really good job there. This Jameer is also a really cool unit of him. That's one of the units I've been jealous of, but I would have preferred the Fire Dragon for myself, but still. Then we get the Lucian. Actually, Lucian is not really his best. In comparing to my Lucian, he's not been focusing on Lucian too much. And I mean, it's not like he's bad or anything, it's just that he just hasn't been focusing on it too much. And he's one of the guys that made Adela go over the top, and that's really cool to see. Adela is really a one hit wonder. She can kill units in one shot if she wants to. The only bad thing about Adela currently is that she cannot kill high HP monsters. That's quite hard for her. If there's a defense buff on it, it doesn't matter anymore. But I mean, if they're still having no debuffs, Adela is not doing the damage as, at least that's what I've seen. So furthermore, we got some we got a Hawa, we got another Lucian, we got a Arya, and we got a Amon. He's been working on that quite well. He's almost there with 100% crit, so that's really nice. Let's see what we else got. I don't think we have too much more exciting units. Well, the light vagabond, something that's cool. Yeah, that was it for the units. So okay, okay, here comes some criticism, right? Chris has been playing with Ardella for quite some time, and I mean, Ardella is really strong, but here's my issue with this. Ardella is, in my eyes, not up to par with Lucian. Lucian is a lot stronger than Ardella is in general. Like Lucian just has the better potential in, like, when Ardella one-shots one guy, Lucian can one-shot like 3 or 2 guys. And what I would actually have suggested is actually to change some of the runes from some of his characters over to Lucian, because as you can see, this unit has plus 14 on attack, this unit has plus 12 on attack, Ardella has plus 1300 attack, but only Lucian has plus 900. Which I find it strange that you, well, if you look at the base damage of the units, 681, 770, 845, and Lucian is coming above that with 900. So if you would put some of those good 6-star runes you got there on some of the other units and switch them a bit around, Lucian would have been a lot stronger, a lot stronger. And I think this unit can really help you out in arena more than Adela can. I mean, yes, Adela is an awesome unit, and I've seen some amazing fights from her, but I think Lucian is just gonna put you over the top when it comes to arena. Also, I don't really like the combination of Jameer and Adela, because obviously you could reset her light arrow, but I mean, fuck that. I would rather reset my flying amputation magic. That's just stronger overall, because Lucian is also capable of taking down tanks just because of the ignore defense. Obviously, high HP monsters won't die instantly for the amputation magic, but they will drop quite low from him, and you can easily take him off. So I think something that I would have done if I were in your shoes is change some runes to Lucian, where his attack goes up a lot higher. I mean, his crit damage and crit rate is pretty nice. His resistance actually is also pretty okay. But I would have jumped on the fact that Lucian is just going to be the stronger monster. Also in PvE, I think the Lucian is going to be the stronger monster. He recently re-runed his Soa, and I really like the fact that he's done that. because cleanse is gonna be so great. He ruined him for the spare focus, understandable, because of you, because of the cleanse being AoE. What else? What else do I get to add? Yeah, so one of the biggest things is pretty much Lucian that I would change. I mean, this is maybe a bit harsh to say, right? But I would let Ardella go. I really would. Because Ardella is a wind unit, Lucian is a wind unit, and Lucian is just the better one. That's my opinion there. And I know that it's not something that you would like to do. I understand, like, Ardella is your 6-star unit, so obviously you don't want to let her go. But that's just my opinion. What else? Let me see. Like, normally you use Jameer plus Megan, really awesome combination. And then you get like some variety of units. Sometimes you go with Lucian, sometimes you go with Clara or Rogue, or so you got some, and you use Arya quite a lot as well. I do think you re-ruined Arya on rune removal day, so he's a bit weaker. So I mean, something I'm going back on this. I'm not coming back on my own opinion. I mean, I wouldn't drop Ardella like completely, but I would just make Lucian have the better runes and then Ardella, because that way you can still use Ardella, because obviously she's 6-star and you want to use her. But I would just make sure that Lucian has the better runes from those two. What else? Well, I think Acacius is gonna be a good unit for you to use in your defense, because you don't really have a solid defense. It's gonna be pretty solid if with like the new Clara, because Clara is pretty good on HP, and because she has Despair and her last skill is already having a chance of stunning, she's really good at controlling the units of the opposing team. And I mean, Rogue is not bad in defense, but he's quite squishy. Even though your Rogue is not that squishy, he's still not really gonna survive much hits. I mean, your Jameer and your Megan are really hard to kill, and your Clara is pretty hard to kill as well. You got some decent defense there, high resist, and I think the Acacius is gonna help you within the defense there, because I think defense is one of all of everyone's troubles. What I would like to see, what would I do different? Like, here's the thing, right? I wouldn't do too much different from him, because I agree on a lot of the things he does. So yeah. I am just thinking about things I want to tell you. I am not 100% sure how far you are in the Trail of Ascension. That's something I'm not aware of right now. I think you're at just below stage 70, or you just finished stage 70. So I think that Clara you got there is going to change a lot. Something I would like to see is getting your Vagabond up there, getting him up and running, because your Vagabond is going to be really useful for B10 giants and other stages of Trail of Ascension. Sorry. This unit is being used by so many high level players that I just can't ignore the fact. I mean, I'm still working on this guy as well. I haven't really finished him, so I understand that he's not currently using that. So, do I got anything else to add? This is what I already thought when I was going to make a movie. I was like, well, I now have to be criticizing Childish on what he's doing, but I'm actually agreeing mostly with what he's doing. Currently, I am thinking that you're going for one of the fusion hexagrams because you got Burdette here, but you haven't done anything with her besides just awakening her. This is a decent unit for this is actually a unit you could consider getting up there as well with the spare focus, I would say, and that's mostly for PvE because of the turbulence. You can basically reset some of the attacks bar, and like on giants and dragons and on towers, that's pretty damn awesome. So that's definitely something, if you are not gonna fuse her away, that's definitely something you could take into account, that this is actually pretty damn awesome, because you cannot stun many bosses, but you can definitely make their attack bar go to 0, and that's really strong, because if there's a slow buff on somebody, like if there's a slow on the boss and you do this, it's gonna take forever for him to attack again. And this is just a good AoE with the continuous damage, and the first attack is just nothing special, but you could get more hits in with that. So I think Burdette is something you could maybe start using as well. Furthermore, what do I get furthermore? Yeah, cases, you already know that, you're probably working on it. Did you actually get any skills? Did you get any more than one, or just got one and continue with what you were doing? That could be a thing. Yeah, so basically I am quite done with this video. It's kind of short. I'm definitely agreeing on most of the things to do. I would consider making Lucian the stronger wind monster instead of Adela, and I would also consider taking some time to maybe get Burdette up there, but for sure get your wind Sylphid up there, because she is going to be a decent defense unit, and she's going to be amazing in the Troll of Ascension. And what else? I know that you're a fan of having many different elements, so you would be saying, like, this is what you could say, like, hey, but I already have too many wind units, so I don't want another one, like the Sylphid, for example. The thing is that the Sylphid has a totally different role, right? So it might not be that bad to have more wind units than fire, or more fire than more, or more water than one. But yeah, I mean, I'm really enjoying your channel. I'm really enjoying you as a person and what you bring to the table. I'm looking forward to do more. I think I didn't really say anything new to you. You maybe the only thing that I've said is that I would make the illusion a lot better, because I think that unit can help you a lot further in arena than you can than you're now. Like your arena rating, I mean, I know that's because some of the series you do, like with the revenge series, you just fight everyone, and obviously you're not gonna win every revenge fight. So I understand that you're not that focused on the arena when it comes to getting as high as possible. I mean, you just want to be in the conquer zone and then get your points, I assume, right now. But I think like Lucian could keep you get you further in the conquer zone, get you higher up. And I think Lucian is just overall better than Adela. Yeah, so that was it. Thank you guys for watching. It's been my opinion on Chris, aka Childish account. So check it out, and let me know what you think about it, and let me know what you think he should do to get further in the game. See ya!